Okay, welcome back. Once again, I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to my latest Platinum League game. Yeah, again, sorry it's no CK2 up at the moment. Like I said before, with the job centre people jumping up and down a bit at the moment, I really haven't got time. I've got interviews and all sorts of shit at the moment, so I am kind of busy. But yeah, so again, sorry about that, but this is what you got instead. So up here on the northeast side, we have myself playing obviously Zerg, and down here in the southwest, we have my opponent. This is BeetleNet playing as Terran. So, let's speed things up a little bit because we know what's going to be happening here. But yeah, so again, sorry about this. It's just been really busy couple of days. I haven't had a lot of sleep either, so that doesn't help. So, yeah. Anyway, I decided to go for something a bit different here. I've gone for a pull first. Doesn't really make that much difference, but I went for a pull first rather than a hatch first rather than pull first. I will get my Wordles one of these days. So slightly oversaturated. There we go. Off you go. It's become that. Now BeetleNet is supply depot barracks. And then into the orbital. It's got this scout coming out. Good to see what's going on. Just got my gas now. Just waiting on my pull to finish at the moment. As you can see, I'm not doing an awful lot. Just waiting for that to finish, waiting for everything to complete, building another overlord. Just something to spend my money on really at the moment because I'm starting to creep up here because I can't afford to spend it all. So that's that built, so now I'm suddenly building queens. I've got 2 queens on the way and 6 lings. Okay, so he's sending out a Reaper scout now. I think this is more for harass than anything else than for scouting. There's a button to follow that. I can't remember what it is. F? No, never mind. Here he comes. Lings see him. He turns to fight them, which is really stupid and probably gets eaten. So that Reaper did literally nothing. Okay, so he's just getting his second base up. He's getting a factory and he's got second barracks behind that. So he's going to go pretty bio heavy. I've got my overseer just sat here having a look. Okay, I'm building my 3rd queen. I'm getting ling speed and links. She's getting a bunker now. Just here. And his first couple of moons out. Well, yeah. Is it 1 moon? 2 moons, and he's getting a tech lab on the back. Okay. I am getting my bailing nest up now. But at the moment, that's just okay. So I'm sending my overlord in to have a scout. This is a bad plan. I should have either committed to see if he had anything down the back here, or I should have pulled out earlier and not gone. But there we go. So I'm now short on supply, so I'm having to build a couple of overseers just to get that back, and then I'm going to build my micro hatch for this queen. My bailing nest is now up. Link speed is almost done. I decided to come back and eat these rocks. There we go. And pop. Lings suddenly have ling speed. Okay, he's going for... BeetleNet is going for stim. He's also getting his starport up. So he's going for a 2-1-1. Fair enough. No eBay. I noticed. No engineering bay yet. Okay, so he's just waiting for the reactor to finish on that. Then he's going to lift it off and switch out. Okay, fair enough. At the moment, what am I doing? I'm just panning out more lings. I have still got my macro hatch on the way. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Okay, BeetleNet is now starting on the front wall. Obviously to be defended by this. This is actually not a bad spot. It won't do as much as it could, but then it can't be surrounded at any point. Okay, knowing Terran, we know this, and we've seen this. If you have a look from my point of view here. Yeah, we've seen this. I assumed there was going to be a wall here. I didn't know for sure, but I assumed. What's BeetleNet up to? He is looking at his. There we go. Yep. And here we go. Here come the banelings. First wave. They're getting amongst the mineral line. I do spot him. and then probably run away before he manages to get a shot off. Okay. So now I've got 18 more lings in production. He's building marines. He's still working on stim. Got my lair coming up. More drones on the way. I'm also building a few extra banelings here. Let's have a look. When is this? Here we go. Units. Here we go. I've got my little banelings. He's busy shooting at rocks. There. And I got the bunker as well. Not a bad attack. So if we take a look at resources lost, I'm ahead, which is just what I need. So now I'm building my doorway, which spine, spore, 2 evo chambers. And I'm getting my spire in the back. Sending out my little 20 lings. I'm also working on baling speed. Little centrifugal hooks. More banelings. 14 banelings in production. There they are. Along with my lings, moving down here. Basically my plan on this one was just never give this guy a minute's peace. Just, you know, knock down the door at the beginning and then just keep on knocking it over. Okay. Can you see this? Let's have a look. Beat him up. There's this camera view. No, he can't. Okay, so he's loading up for a drop. And then he comes out and sees that. And thinks, you know what? Dropping's probably not the best plan, but he doesn't empty. Right, here we go. There we go. So my Baney's come crashing in. Do a fair amount of damage there. And I'm building more at the back. Now he's supply blocked. He's not fixing that one either, so that's going to go down in a minute. Okay. I guess that, so he decides to rebuild now. So my banelings come crashing in again. That tank just survives. Take a look at the supply. I'm behind, but he's having to cool down supply drops, isn't he? Has he cooled down supply drops? Let's have a look. No, because he's cooling down mules. No, he's built another load at the back. Ah, fair enough. But I still have more usable supply than he does. And at the minute, I'm now getting my 1-1, which he is also getting. Built 2 e-rays at the back. He's built more barracks. He's building siege tanks and Vikings now. He's also expanded down over here. This is the one he had here, so he's just flown that away, and he's building more supply depots as a wall. Is he mined out up here? Not quite, but not far off. Okay, so I'll spot these over here. Eat a few tank shots. But I'm thinking he's got to have expanded, so I'll come over here, just checking for expansions. Find this. Yep, just give it a quick surround. Let it take off, and we're just going to eat all of these. Don't care if they're mules, SCVs, what, they're going to get eaten. There we go. And now we've got 9 mulisks on the way. He's sending out a drop. Which, I've got 22 more lings in production. I'm also getting my infestation pit, which obviously used to go to Hive. So here come my mules. That's just sitting there over... Oh, what can we see here? Oh, it's Kerrigan. Okay, Zerglings. Yep. So here we go. We're sending these. He's going to shoot that from the sky. And we're going to come over here because we know there's tanks here because they shot at us a minute ago. And we're going to pick those off. Engage a few Marines down here. And then pull out. Here's one lonely Viking. Yeah, so he's got one Viking, so basically the airspace belongs to me. There we go. Banelings, more lings out. 78 lings, 22 banelings. Getting my +1 attack at the moment because I couldn't afford the +1 melee because my gas income is very low. He's got loads in the bank. My bank's actually quite small on this one. I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, so we're just going to check, make sure he hasn't expanded again, which he hasn't, and now we're going in. There we go. We're in. Goodbye, units. He's now got no supply, so he can't build. He's got a couple of Vikings, a couple of Marines. Because I'm eating his... He can now produce now because I'm eating into his supply count. This is his drop. So what I do, we just grab all the links here. In fact, I think I have 2 collected. But yeah. Yeah, I did. Because these guys are starting to pull back. But still, never mind. I'm already in. Causing mayhem. Well, Link's just running around having some fun. And he leaves. So. Let's have a look. What did this guy do wrong? First of all, reliance on Marine tank. Most of his build is Marine tank. He's got nothing to soak up the Baneling hits. I mean, plenty of medivacs, which is good. But all he builds is Marines, and he builds Marine tank and a couple of Vikings. Yeah, against Massling. A couple of Hellbats. A couple of Marauders. Oh, it's not like he didn't have the tech lab.
The base is under attack.
Yeah, a couple of Hellions, flip them into Hellbats. This was pivotal, his expansion falling here. He needed to save that. Is he actually looking at it? No, he's looking down here. So he's prepping his drop. Which was just the wrong time to be doing that. Not enough anti-air, really. I get what he was trying to do. He's trying to push out on Marine tank, but the early push, the success of the early push, crippled that. I mean, if you have a look at his point of view here, let's just speed it up a little bit. There we go, in 30 seconds. So this is just when he's expanding.
Additional supply depots.
I've seen that before. Okay, interesting. So he's just looking around. That's me. But let's have a look, speed things up a little bit. So I don't believe he actually built anything other than Marine tank. And like I said, a couple of Vikings. So he's watching here. So he said that's his scout.
Command center upgrade complete.
Okay, his orbital. That was his scout over there. So this is Reaper he's going to send out. Because he's seen that there's no units. I think that's why the Reaper is sent. He's trying to cause some trouble over there. With that. This SCV comes back. He sees my Overlord. Did he even look at the Reaper when it was on the way over there? Let's have a look.
Command center upgrade complete.
So the Reaper's on the way. Right, so he just clicks and sends. He hasn't hotkeyed. So he sees that, but he's too late. So this is when he decides he's going to bunker down here. He's got an SCV not doing anything. One thing I would say, Terran players,
Add-on.
yeah, always set up a second order for your SCVs when you send them to build to do something, so then they're not just sat around doing soddle. It's nothing more annoying I've found than having, yeah, excess. There's nothing I hate more than having excess supply taken up.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
Okay.
SCV ready. Armed and ready.
So he's got another SCV sat around not doing anything somewhere. And he can't see it. I'd much rather have the extra marine, the extra supply. Well, at least half a marine. There's a hot swap.
Add-on. Additional supply depots.
He keeps ahead of his supply block better than I do, that's for certain. Okay, so here's the wall.
Ready for dust-off.
Okay. He sees that. His APM plummets as he's watching that.
SCV ready.
There's not much you can do about that. But yeah, so I think that was pretty critical because it takes it down basically to nothing. I've got more links than he's got marines. Especially now. So there's nothing that he can really do there.
Add-on.
I think that was, in this game, that was pretty critical. This guy's obviously no slouch, he's pretty good. Well, I killed the plate for him. This guy's obviously pretty good, he's no slouch, but I think pushing him backwards right away was the big thing of this game. And then staying right on top of him was imperative. I don't... If he'd given him half a chance, I think he'd have been right on top of me. He played really, really well. He held on. I mean, I was quite sloppy in some of my moves. He held on really, really well. There we go. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, this here again. He's watching here.
Mineral field depleted. Additional
So-
supply depots required.
That's where he decides he's not pulling out after all. Now, oddly enough, didn't see that when I was playing. But I'm through again, so he's supply blocked again. That one's going to burn down, which is really bad of him. But I suppose he's queuing up a load at the back, so that's fair.
Mineral field depleted.
But yeah, so here we come again.
Mineral
But yeah,
field
so he's still supply blocked. I'm now not. So that was the thing, keeping him supply blocked, keeping the pressure up in this game was pivotal. Against a lot of Terrans, that's what you need to do, especially if you're a Zerg. Purely because if you let them, Terran will just sit back and just turtle up. That's what Terrans do. He had to expand here. Was he just trying to increase his income? What was his income like for the other game? Actually, he had the income lead. Interesting. So he didn't need to expand at this point. So realistically,
is under attack.
there we go, that's going to level it a little bit. There we go, so now I've got a slight lead now. But yeah, so... He actually did need to expand to take that in order to keep up.
Add-on complete.
Because he's hemorrhaging too many units, he's just losing guys far too quickly.
Base is under attack. Upgrade.
That's when he sees
complete.
Mutis. He starts throwing down
Base
turrets.
is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust-off.
He's luring me in. It doesn't work, which is a good move. I almost fell for that one. Now where's he go? At the moment he is stuck. He's trying to expand again. He's sending out a drop.
Base is under attack.
In we come. There we go. Knock through.
Depleted.
I mean, yeah, after this, he really is stuck after this. There's not much he can do. Sends out his drop.
Is under attack.
But obviously I noticed. Don't know why I F2'd it. I didn't really need to do that. But yeah, so he leaves. So again, it wasn't a bad game. I'm pleased with the way I played. There's some bits I need to work on, obviously. But keeping him pinned back like that. So and if you're playing against a Terran, this is what you need to do. You just need to keep them pinned. I mean, my win rate against Terran is quite high if they don't rush. If they go for With Terrans, most of the time what you'll find is they go for an early push with either a Marine Medevac, Marine Mortar Medevac push, Marine Tank push, or a Hellbat push, Hellion push against Zerg. If you can hold that, I mean, you've had some, you know, the Cyclone Rush, things like that, Cyclone push yet again, but if you can hold it, this game put up the other day, if you can hold that first attack, then you're laughing. You just need to keep pushing them back, and then eventually just overwhelm them. In this case, he was playing passively. He decided not to push out. So when I came across and smashed through his front wall, he lost a lot of supply, because obviously supply depots are there, and he lost 90% of his units. Yeah, a couple of tanks down here. I think the bunker survived the first one, so he had like 4 Marines in there. But yeah, so after that, I mean, towards the end, the supplies were just getting ridiculous. But that's what you need to do as Zerg. You just need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So yeah, well, I hope this helps. If anyone, you know, is still playing Starcraft, and if this helps anyone, then I'll be quite happy. If not, oh well, I've enjoyed putting it up anyway. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, so I mean, things to learn for me. You know, troop spread. This is crap. I'm normally a bit better than this. This is abysmal. Army control. F2ing from this position because of a small drop back here. Big fuck up. Don't do that. What I should have done is just sent my queens down. My queens could have dealt with that all day long. I had 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 4 queens. That could have dealt with that little drop. No problem. Taking down the medevac, taking out the drop. Not a worry. My Lynx Bailings then literally would have finished this off. But yeah. Like I said, it was a good game. He pushed hard. What upgrades did he have in the end? 1-1. Same as me. He also had combat shield and stim. I had speeds. So yeah. Pretty even. Pretty good game. Certainly wasn't easy. Wasn't as easy as it looked. But yeah. So those are the things I need to work on. First of all, my creep spread, like I said. My build order as well. Getting the timing down on that. Because these were far too late. And obviously too far across. I should already be on Hive. I shouldn't just be about to appear. I should be on it. These should be cracklings by now. Yes, 3-3 with at least 2-2s. But I haven't got that. I'm working on my 2 attack. Didn't have my 2 carapace because I was busy concentrating on the fight. I had plenty of money to do so. No excuse. So yeah, things I could have done better in that one. Things my opponent could have done better. Like I said, just a few Marauders in there. Marauders aren't that great against Zerglings, but against Banelings they can soak the hit, and that's what he needed. Just a bit more meat in the army. But yeah. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, sorry there's no CK2 going up today. Hopefully there will be tomorrow, but I've got a job interview tomorrow, so we'll have to see. But yeah, so yeah, not much more to say about that one. But so for the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Thanks for your time. Signing off.